just very quickly go over to Aprajita Sarangi, who's the Ethics Committee panel member joining us. Thanks very much, Aprajita, for speaking to India today. If I could ask you on Mahua Moitra's cash for query case, she's been expelled from the parliament today. It was. Do you believe that this was a harsh decision that the Ethics Committee has taken? Mahua says that she wasn't allowed to that there was no cross-examination on Darshan Hiranandani. Only she was called in, but Darshan wasn't. How would you respond to that?
See, two things. She just cannot say that she was not heard. As I said, I underscore, she was given opportunity of being heard in the committee. And you know and I know that she walked out of the committee. She didn't want to listen to all of us. This is one part. Number two, the affidavit part. The questions were pertaining to the affidavit. Now the affidavit is a sworn affidavit, sworn by Darshan Hiranandani, who stays in Dubai, and the affidavit was sworn before the Deputy Consulate General in Dubai. Now, when there is a sworn affidavit, the person stands by the content of the affidavit. So there is no reason why we should call the person and ask him to repeat what he has written there. And that is why we did not call the person, we did not summon the person to the committee. There was no requirement. I think that would have been sheer wastage of time.
Right. Here we see the opposition is saying that there's 500-page document, no time given to the opposition parties to discuss on the matter. And how can you hold a discussion without opposition time to read that report? So whatever your ethics committee report was tabled in the parliament, it was 500 pages. The opposition hardly had time to read it through. To actually debate in that half an hour's time was nearly impossible.
See, Parliamentary Standing Committee on Privileges and Ethics sat thrice on this issue. And let me tell you that on the first day we heard the two complainants, Jay Dehadrai and Honorable MP Shri Nishikant Dubeji. And thereafter, one full day was devoted to hearing Mahua Moitra ji. We say opportunity of being heard should be given to the defendant, and it was given to her. She walked into the room and she spoke to us for more than 1 hour about many things pertaining to her personal life. We listened to her very patiently and we noted down. And then thereafter, after she had spoken, we had certain questions to ask pertaining to the affidavit. The chairman of the committee started asking questions, all concerned with the affidavit, limited to the contents of the affidavit, I underscore. And suddenly she lost her patience, she lost her cool, she became agitated, and she staged a walkout. She used unparliamentary language for the chairman of the committee, and she did not want to stay within the boundaries of the room. She walked out of the room. Now tell me, on the basis of what she said, on the basis of the contents of the affidavit, on the basis of the report received from the complainants, and on the basis of the report received from the Ministries of Home Affairs and the Ministries of IT and other related government departments, we've drafted a report, about 450 above pages report, we submitted to Honorable Speaker Lok Sabha. So I think there were a couple of recommendations. Two major recommendations were, one, she should be expelled because of her unethical conduct and non-observance of parliamentary procedures. She has to go out from the Lok Sabha, as it was done in 2005 in cash for query case. And number two, I must tell you, we have recommended very candidly that there has to be an investigative agency duly appointed by the Government of India, which would go into the cash trail, money trail thing. So I think these are the two major recommendations, and there was debate in the Lok Sabha, and we know what happened. The rest is history. All of us know that. So I think she has been expelled.